With the 2024 Major League Baseball All-Star Game rosters now out, you better believe it is having an impact on some card prices. But there's also some basketball cards going through the roof as well. We'll tell you which ones are going up the most now. Hello, sports card investors, and welcome to another Top 5 Tuesday live from Cards HQ. It's a good week for the sports card market. A lot of cards are moving up that we are going to talk about today. And of course, today's Top 5 is sponsored by Whatnot. Whatnot has awesome live auctions every day and night, starting at just $1 for packs, boxes, breaks, singles, and more. And here at Cards HQ, we are live on Whatnot every single day, selling all kinds of cards and doing lots of fun breaks. So make sure to scan that QR code on your screen or click the link in the show description below, and we're going to hook you up with $15 in free credit when you sign up for Whatnot. All right, let's start the show today by taking a look at the overall sports card market with the Market Pulse by Market Movers. Over the last 7 days, the SCI 500 index of 500 of the most prominent sports cards is up ever so slightly. It is down just a little bit over the last 30 days, still up a little bit on the year overall. The category of cards that actually has held it back recently are hockey cards from 2010 through 2017. Well, why is that? Well, the hockey season just ended, so naturally you get a little bit of a cooling off period for hockey cards that is starting to occur. And of course, it was the Edmonton Oilers and Connor McDavid, whose key rookie card, or his rookie cards in general, many of his key cards are in that 2010 through 2017 hockey card period. So unfortunately, they lost. Connor McDavid's cards are starting to settle back down a little bit. That is dragging down the index overall and actually having a little bit of an effect on the overall sports card market right now. But there are many individual cards going up and down, and now we're going to tell you which ones are the hottest and coldest. Let's get started with today's top 5 cards. We're starting today with a cold card, as we do every week, because it is a lesson that sometimes the hottest cards can become cold. That is exactly what has happened with Luis Gil, the pitcher for the New York Yankees. He had been in the top 5 multiple times earlier this season. He had an absolutely incredible start to his Major League Baseball career, and the Yankees were absolutely red hot for much of this season. But after that dominant start, Gil has hit a little bit of a rough patch. In fact, in his last 4 starts, he has allowed 17 combined runs, and the Yankees have cooled off a little bit as well. Now, there's some speculation about what is causing this downturn for Gil. Some think it is an increased workload. He also has a little bit of an injury history, so people are worried about that a little bit. Whatever it is, we don't know, but what we do know is that his cards are going down as a result, despite the fact that his overall season statistics are still pretty good. But let's take a look here in Market Movers. This is what I'm talking about. Over the last 30 days, you can see the graph here on the screen. 3 of his cards dipping down, 3 of his key cards. We're looking at his 2022 Topps Chrome Rookie Auto Refractor card, number to 499 in raw condition. We're also looking at his 2019 Bowman Chrome, first Bowman Prospect Auto in raw condition. And we're going to look at his 2022 Topps Chrome Rookie Auto, the non-refractor version, in raw condition. All 3 of these dipping down a decent amount over the last 30 days. In fact, they're all down anywhere between about 59% and about 66%. That 2022 Topps Rookie Auto Refractor card in raw condition, 30 days ago, people were buying that card for around $72.50, most recently sold for $25. And the Bowman First Prospect Auto 30 days ago was selling for $108, most recently sold for $39. So there has unfortunately been a cooling off period indeed for Luis Gil's cards. Now it's time for a happier part of the show, cards going up. And we're starting with our investment card of the week. This week, it is George Mikan, the center for Chicago from 1946 through 1947, and the Minneapolis Lakers from 1947 through 1956. George Mikan is known as Mr. Basketball, standing at a massive 6 foot 10 inches and weighing 245 pounds, which, by the way, that doesn't sound that special today compared to a lot of NBA players. But back then, back in the 1940s, that was absolutely unheard of. And as a result, Mikan was a force to be reckoned with on the court. But he wasn't just big, he was also surprisingly agile. He had a well-honed offensive game, a strong hook shot, and his teams were nearly unstoppable. He won championships across 3 different leagues back in the day, securing a total of 7 championships in just 9 seasons. And he was so dominant that they actually changed some of the basketball rules because of him, including introducing goaltending and widening the lane. Amazing, amazing stuff. His cards have been doing pretty amazingly well as well in the market over the last year. Let's take a look here in Market Movers. This is his 1948 Bowman base card. This is considered to be one of the most iconic cards of all time, certainly one of the most iconic basketball cards of all time. In 1948 Bowman, that was the first year, the first real basketball set. People consider that to be kind of the first real basketball set of all time. So we're looking at this card over the course of the last year, the last 365 days in PSA 1, PSA 3, PSA 4, PSA 5, and PSA 6 condition. There are also this card in 7, 8, and 9, but there haven't been enough sales over the last year to even get a trend line on that. Very, very few sales. But in these conditions we're looking at, most of these cards are up. In a PSA 6, we're up almost 45%. That one's going up the most. You could have bought the PSA 6 of the 1948 Bowman George Mikan card a year ago for a little bit over $11,000. Now it's selling for over $16,000. So this card, along with all of these, have gone up a pretty good amount over the course of the last year. Now, of course, eye appeal makes a huge difference when pricing vintage cards. Not every PSA 6 is going to sell for the exact same because one copy may look just simply a little nicer than another, so that can always weigh in. But overall, it's clear that Mikan's market is up over the last year, as is the case with many Grail Chase type cards like Mikan's definitely is. But now let's talk about players playing today. And in the number 5 spot for the hottest card of the week, it is Angel Reese, the forward of the Chicago Sky. Now, you know Reese was taken in the 2024 WNBA draft out of LSU, and it is her rivalry with Caitlin Clark that has gotten all kinds of media attention, both in college and now in the WNBA as well. But why Reese's cards are going up is because she's actually doing some historic things on the court. She recently etched her name in the record books by recording her 10th consecutive double-double. That is the most all-time in the NBA, surpassing future Hall of Famer Candace Parker's record of 9 double-doubles set in 2015. Now, of course, she's no stranger to double-doubles. She had 34 in one season at LSU, which was the NCAA's all-time record. Caitlin Clark, still the favorite to win Rookie of the Year, but Angel Reese is giving her a run for her money, and her cards, they're going up as a result. Let's take a look here in Market Movers. These are 4 of her 2023 Bowman Chrome cards that I've got up on the screen. So this is her first Bowman Prospect card from 2023 Bowman Chrome University. That is the auto version of that first prospect card. We've got the blue refractor non-auto to 199. We've also got, those were both raw condition, but we've got a PSA 10 of the base card of this set up on the screen as well, and then a PSA 10 of the pink refractor from this set as well. You can see on the graph all 4 of these going up, and in fact, they're all up in the market over the last 30 days, anywhere between 22% and 103%. It is that auto and raw condition that 30 days ago was a $65 card. Today it is a $106 card. Not a bad 30-day increase on any of these cards for Angel Reese. All right, we're about to get into some baseball cards, which means it is a good time for me to tell you that these officially licensed Major League Baseball team card stands are on a big sale right now. These are made by Stand Up Displays, and these are currently $7 off. They're only $12.99 each. For the month of July, they're the ultimate way to display your baseball cards. You can take advantage of the sale right now by going to cardshq.com. Again, cardshq.com, and you'll find them there under the supplies section. $7 off. It lasts only for the month of July. All right, our number 4 card of the week is Jacob Wilson, the shortstop prospect for the Oakland Athletics. Now, if you don't know Jacob Wilson's name yet, You probably will soon. He's the #1 overall prospect in the Athletics farm system. He was the 6th overall pick in the 2023 Major League Baseball draft, and he is tearing it up in the minor leagues this year. He's in AA and AAA this season so far, putting up a .451 batting average. Yes, .451. Incredible. He also had a 4-hit game recently for Oakland's AAA team. So as a result of this, there's a lot of speculation. Could he get called up to the majors? When is he going to come up to the majors? There's a lot of baseball card prospectors betting on Jacob Wilson's cards. They're going up as a result. Let's take a look here in Market Movers, and you can see on the screen, I've got 4 of his cards from 2023 up on the screen. That is his 2023 Bowman draft, his first Bowman auto card in raw condition. And then I've also got the refractor, the non-auto refractor in PSA 10 condition. And then I've got the refractor version of that Draft Picks auto card in raw condition. And I have the purple refractor out of 250 in raw condition of that auto card as well. All of these going up on the graph, as you can see. In fact, some of these are up a lot. These are up anywhere between 31% and 201%. How about that purple version of his auto card in raw condition? 30 days ago, there was a sale of that card for $65, and most recently it sold for $196. That is the type of 30-day increase you dream of if you are prospecting on baseball cards. And if you have been prospecting on Jacob Wilson, those 30-day gains, they are yours for the taking. We're sticking with baseball for the #3 spot today, and it is Mark Vientos, the third baseman for the New York Mets. Now we're about halfway through the season, and the Mets find themselves right at 500. They're 2.5 games back from the NL wild card spot, so they're hanging around, and Vientos is one of the reasons why. He spent some time between AAA and the majors over the last 2 seasons, but he is now slowly starting to solidify his spot on the major league roster, particularly over the course of the past month. The 24-year-old has produced against both right-handed and left-handed pitching since being called back up in May, and his defense has been enough to keep him on the field every day. He's batting .288 so far this season, and in his last 10 games, he has compiled 4 home runs. So all of that's going to be very helpful for the Mets, and all of this means extra attention are being paid to his cards. And speaking of his cards, here we go. I've got 4 of them up on the screen. I've got Vientos' 2017 Bowman Draft Chrome Draft Picks auto card in raw condition. There, his first auto card up on the screen. And then I've also got his 2023 Topps Chrome rookie autographs in raw condition. And I've got his the refractor version of that in raw condition, as well as the purple refractor out of 250 in raw condition. All of these going up quite a bit over the last 30 days. In fact, all of these cards are up anywhere between about 18% and 160%. The 2017 Bowman Draft Auto went from $26 to about $53 over the course of the last 30 days. And how about that purple refractor, which 30 days ago of his 2023 Topps Chrome Auto, 30 days ago that card was $25. Today, it is $65. Nice little increase there on Vientos' cards. More baseball to talk about in the #2 spot today. It is Elliot Ramos, the left fielder for the San Francisco Giants. Now, he's been off of the top 5 list for only about a month. He was on it about a month ago, and now he is on the top 5 for the second time this season. He was called up in May due to an injury-depleted outfield, and Ramos has displayed his worth and is now viewed as a key part of the Giants' future success. In his last 5 games, Ramos is batting .350 with a pair of home runs, and he was recently voted to the 2024 National League All-Star roster for the first time in his career. So you can imagine his cards, going up. Let's take a look here in Market Movers and look at these cards of Ramos's over the course of the last 30 days. They are really jumping off the graph. We're looking at several of his cards from 2022. His Topps Update Black card out of number 71. We're looking at his 2022 Topps Chrome Rookie Auto card, both of those in raw condition. We're also looking at his rookie auto refractor card in raw condition. And then we're going back to 2017. Here we are to look at his 2017 Bowman Draft First auto card in BGS 9.5 condition. We're going to look at that one in raw condition in refractor as well. So basically just a smorgasbord of Ramos's different cards on the screen. All of these up anywhere between about 62% and all the way up at 172% over the last 30 days. Wow. His 2022 Topps Update Black, number to 71, 30 days ago sold for $23. Most recently sold for $64. His 2022 Rookie Auto in raw conditions jumped from about $16 to $26. His 2017 Bowman Draft First Auto in BGS 9.5, you could have bought that 30 days ago for $49.99, and it just sold the other day for $105. All of these cards on a very, very nice rise. Great to see for Heliot Ramos. All right, our number one card today is an incredibly talented young player in baseball. But before I tell you who it is, let me remind you that all of the charts and graphs from today's show are from Market Movers. Market Movers is the ultimate way to track the sports card market and to price out millions of cards, including all of the cards in your collection. And the best part, you can try Market Movers for free. Just go to sportscardinvestor.com and click Market Movers in the main menu bar, or go to the App Store on your phone and download the Market Movers app to your phone today. Okay, guys, here we are. The number one card of the week is Gunnar Henderson, the shortstop for the Baltimore Orioles. I know a lot of you are excited to hear this news because there's many of you that have been ripping baseball products over the last couple of years looking for Gunnar Henderson cards. And if you found some of Gunnar Henderson's cards and stored them in your collection, you're having a really good month right now because those cards are going up. Now, of course, Gunnar Henderson was great last season. The Orioles were great last season. Gunnar Henderson won American League Rookie of the Year last season, but this season the Orioles might be even better, and Gunnar Henderson might be even better. In fact, he was recently voted starting shortstop, the starter for the American League All-Star team for the All-Star game that is coming up on July 16th. That is a big honor for such a young player. And in addition to starting the All-Star game, he's also going to be competing in the Home Run Derby on July 15th, where he's going to be able to showcase his power hitting. And deservedly so. He has hit 27 home runs so far this season, and Henderson is also batting .292. He leads all Major League players in runs scored with 76. Now, Aaron Judge is still the favorite to win the MVP award for the American League, but Gunnar Henderson is a serious contender for that award. There's a lot to be excited about, and there's a lot for those of you who have his cards to be excited about. Let me show you what I'm talking about here in Market Movers. These are three of his cards from 2023. His 2023 Topps Gold card, raw condition, number to 2023. I've also got his 2023 Topps Chrome base card in PSA 10. I've got his 2023 Bowman Spotlights card. Love this card in PSA 10 condition as well. And then from 2019, we've got his Bowman Draft Picks First Bowman Auto in PSA 10 condition, a much higher end card there on the screen. We've also got his 2023 Bowman Draft Chrome Refractor in PSA 10 condition. Look at the graph. All of these really, really surging up. Impressive to see considering how many of his cards are out there. Over the last 30 days, these are up anywhere between 46% and 83%. And that combined with the fact that there's been a lot of sales of these cards. In fact, 65 sales of his 2023 Topps Chrome base card in PSA 10 alone over the last 30 days. That combination of the two puts Gunnar Henderson squarely as our number one card of the week. Look at some of these increases, guys. His 2023 Topps Gold card in raw condition, you could have picked that up 30 days ago for around $65. Today it is $119. His Topps Chrome base in PSA 10 from 2023 has gone from $41 to $63. His Bowman Spotlights in PSA 10 went from $47 to $78. On the high end, his 2019 Bowman Draft Chrome Auto, his first auto card in PSA 10, 30 days ago, that was $700. Today, it is selling for $1,280. That thing has gone up almost $580 over the course of just 30 days. That is a big increase on any card. That's great to see. And then the refractor non-auto from 2019 Bowman Draft PSA 10 over the last 30 days has gone from $115 to $168. Congratulations, Gunnar Henderson, on making the All-Star game, and congratulations to all of you who own Gunnar Henderson cards. All right, guys, go take advantage of this special promotion on these card stands. Go to cardshq.com right now. Click supplies, really, really good sale on those stands, and then go check out Market Movers. Sportscardinvestor.com. Click Market Movers in the main menu bar. We appreciate you guys, and we'll see you next time. Take care.